from 8 Notes. I see you looking at me through my bathroom mirror. And I know you probably caught a glimpse of my manifestation portrait. It's a BMW F36 or the 4 Series Grand Coupe, depending on who I'm talking to. It's an old car, but I love it. I think it was perfectly designed, and I'll own it someday. Who knows, I might make a video about it, just like I'm about to make this video about something that I've always wanted to do. You see, things like this are the very reason why I started making videos for YouTube, so I could document my life, my growth, my process, and do that for as long as I can, so my kids will see when they grow up, and also share my experiences and information that I've gained over the years on things like music, photography, and stuff for people like me who might need it. I've learned so much from YouTube over time. And according to YouTube culture, I'm supposed to pattern this video in a way where it grabs your attention and retains it for a very long time or throughout the entire video. But I'll promise you right now, this is nothing close to the best storytelling video you've seen on YouTube. This is just me just speaking to the camera, talking to you about something, okay? You see, I love backstories, yeah? So here's one. When I was 18, 19, 20, 21, them years, I used to have hair. I used to have a lot of hair. I would have afro fades. At some point, I even had cornrows. But then I turned 23 and I started losing hair. I started feeling like the volume of my hair was going down every day. When I combed it, I could feel the middle part wasn't as strong as it used to be, and gradually it was very scanty, and I cut off my hair. I just decided to keep it low, but it never came back, and I was faced with the reality that I have to live with a bald spot, because it didn't come to me as a surprise anyways. My dad, my both grandparents, granddads had the same thing, so I always knew it would come to me at some point. I just didn't know it would come that early, so I wasn't too bothered about that. And I've always had this admiration for white hair. I'm not talking about blonde Caucasian hair, I mean actual white hair. When people get old and they start having gray hair and starts getting white, I fuck with it. I love it. I love the look. I just think I don't know why I like it, but I just admire it. And maybe one of the other influences has been Wole Soyinka, who is a Nigerian playwright and novelist whose work I've always admired. I think he's a great man. He became an old man, obviously. His hair went all white, his beard and everything. I'm like, this white hair thing, I think it's something for great men. I know that sounds silly, but that's just how I felt. Meanwhile, I've always wanted to dye my hair white, like white. And I never got around to do it because coming from where I'm from, I'm Nigerian, and parental restriction is usually very, very tight and strict. It goes deep into your 20s. If you're not lucky enough to leave home early, it eats into your 30s, fucks up your social life. But yeah, years down the line, I forget about this. I stopped thinking about white hair as much. I'm not really, everything has been happening. So many things happen, moved from one place to the other. But I noticed that when I watch movies and I see old people with white hair, I still found it fascinating. I still found it intriguing. It was like, this is so cool. And last week, I decided, fuck it. I'll try this white hair shit. I'm not very familiar with hair dyeing procedures and bleaching procedures and stuff. And like with everything else, I came on YouTube to search for information, to find out how it's done, what I need to do, how it goes. I find all the information, I go on Amazon, I make the purchase, and if you're still watching at this point, look, I don't know what I've done. I don't think I look like what I thought I'd look like. When I was speaking about it earlier, you were thinking, what hair is he talking about? He's bald. Yeah, I still got my beard and I dyed a motherfucker white. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe I like it, maybe I don't, but most importantly, I'm excited. I am happy, I feel fulfilled. It's something I've always wanted to do, and maybe when I go back to my regular old black beard and I see someone looking like this, or with a beard or hair color like this, I'll look at you like, yo, this is something that I love. I like that, and I've done it before. I've been there, I've done that. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know for sure just yet. But you get what I'm saying? The thing that I've learned over the years, growing up and maturing, is that maturity is not always about age. It's more about experiences. When you get to meet older people who have lived life, done more things, been more places, they tend to live a happier life in the end. It makes you less curious. Now I've got one less thing on my mind. I can focus on other things. You see what I'm saying? So this is your time. If you're a young person, I would say go out there and get things done. Just do it. Let your curiosity lead you to actions. Don't make no stupid decisions though, because we are always in control of the things that we do, and we are responsible for our actions at every point in time. But make sure that you live life, and never forget that the pain of regrets will always be more and worse than the harm in trying. I'll see you again soon. Cheers.